Welcome to today's video where we'll be discussing the 8th step, which is the migrate to mainnet of Pi Network migration process. If you have been following along with the Pi Network migration process, you may have noticed that the 8th step is taking longer than expected. In this video, we'll be discussing why this might be happening and what you can do to speed up the process. Firstly, it is important to note that if you haven't already completed your KYC, that is, know your customer, and mainnet checklist, you won't be able to migrate your Pi coins just yet. Once you have completed this step, migration typically takes around 7 days. However, currently the process is taking more than 2 months, which is causing a lot of concern among Pi network users. After your migration is complete, a 14-day pending period starts, during which you won't be able to access your Pi coin. Once this period is over, you can open your mainnet wallet and press migration to move your available amount into your wallet. If your migration has not occurred within the time period of 21 days, then you may have been in one of the 4 categories. The first category you might be in is Pi lockup. If you have locked 100% of your coin, it will show as 0 available until after your lockup period expires. The second category could be compliance check. Before the mainnet transfer, additional compliance checks are performed to ensure that the migration is safe and compliant with regulations. These checks include verifying whether the user is subject to any sanction and re-evaluating the AML, anti-money laundering, and KYC status. Even if all the items on the checklist have been completed, this additional compliance check can cause delay in the migration process. Now, the third category you might find yourself in is your wallet check. After you've submitted your migration request, the Pi Network team will check to make sure no other miner has already confirmed the same wallet. This is done to prevent fraud and ensure that each migration is unique. If there is a duplicate wallet, it can cause delay in the migration process. Now, the fourth one is large amounts. So if you are migrating a large amount of Pi coin, the process may take longer than usual. This is because larger amounts are migrated manually to ensure that the migration is accurate and secure. The Pi Network team wants to make sure that every Pi coin is accounted for and that there are no errors and discrepancies in the migration process. So this can take time and patience, but it is important to ensure that migration is successful. Now, the Pi Network team is currently reviewing the cases and will either update the status to be consistent with the results of these additional checks or release the migration after the review. We understand that the waiting of your Pi coin to migrate can be frustrating, but it is important to remember that core team is working hard to comply with regulations. KYC requirements and Pi policies protect the network health and security and ensure that real pioneers can safely secure their Pi coin. So all this is just to make sure that everyone that owns the Pi are real humans. So they don't want people to have more than one account, you understand? So that's the reason why things like this are happening. So you don't need to worry yourself. Just remain patient and trust that the Pi Network team is doing everything possible to ensure a smooth and secure migration process for all users. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.